brings us to 40 after 3 p.m. This is Toronto Drive right here. And it's different. Yeah. This is not your usual Monday that you have with us right here. It's like a rock Monday, a hip-hop type of Monday. Yeah, we want to spice it up for you. My name is Julius Corbin, that's you say big shouts to Marla Clinton Carter, back from Santorini. You know, they have a Santorini inside Santasi. Santasi have 3 and yeah, so he's back from that place. Clinton Carter. And also this afternoon I'm about to have a conversation with Mr. Tony. See, a lot of people have, I mean, especially on our media space recently, it's been all about FIFA, and we've talked a lot about it. Everybody claiming to be the best player in Kumasi, and he is here. He knows a lot about this game. He has a lot in store for the people of Kumasi, the people of Ghana when it comes to this game, and we're about to have a conversation about this game. Now, this is the game we all love to play, and I'm sure you want to hear what he has for you this afternoon. So David says, Julius, for me, I think tomorrow I'll have to start well. David, you haven't seen a lot in advance, right? Mr. Tony, welcome, how are you?
Doing well, Julius. How are you doing yourself?
I am fantastic. Welcome to RE107. This is not like street music. You've been here separately.
I tell you.
You haven't been here on the drive before, right?
No, I haven't. Actually, right. I really appreciate the fact that you guys brought me on.
Right, fantastic. We are glad to have you on to us. You're about to talk about one of my favorite subjects of all time, games. You know, I grew up around games. I was mostly indoors playing games on this TV player with games. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
So I started from there, went to Nintendo, I played Sega, I played all of that. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3.
This guy.
I have done Xbox, I have done every console imaginable I have done.
Wow.
To PSP, it has PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, and the Vita.
Yeah, I have done all of that. So when it comes to games, I'm always excited about it. But, so, just like I said before, we're about to have a conversation about that. And if you've been on a media space recently, you know, most of the people in Kumasi who are in the media space are talking about FIFA competitions, trying their prowess on, and all of that. And it's exciting when people come together.
Yeah.
And recently, I heard the government of Ghana actually created a FIFA team to represent Ghana. So now it means that Ghana is actually, you know, taking note of these things. We are, you know, starting to take it more serious. We've noticed the opportunities and the revenue that can be generated from these esports. And you know more about it because you actually work with these things. Tell me more about it. There's a FIFA 22 UPG esports tournament coming. Tell me about it.
Okay, back to the point where the GF is into esports actually. Yeah. We all know that everything is going digital. And when it goes digital, the millenniums, they are over it. They are right there.
Yeah.
And right now, games that we felt like was a common game, leisure, is now a whole tournament on its own.
Yeah.
There are clubs in the US and Europe who actually have their own esports teams that compete and also come up with it. That's what EPG is trying to achieve. And when it comes to EPG, that is Ultimate Pro Gaming Esports Agency. And our goal is to set up the right environment for pro gaming. We're not talking about being a legend, someone who's really good at it. You know, we are all good in something. And if we are talented in something, you should be acknowledged and most of all rewarded for it. So seeing that the esports industry is growing very fast, and because of that, we don't want Ghana to be left behind or Africa to be left behind. Our organization is taking it up to set up events throughout the year to be able to bring out the best of the best from each geographical area and let them compete and be something for themselves, and at the same time have fun.
So there's a lot of misconception about playing games, especially when it comes to our part of Africa. People think that when you are playing games, just like you said, it's a leisure.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm sure you want to address this in a way that people know, okay, this is not just leisure. There's something that you can actually do, just like you said one more time. What are some of the things that you've put in place to help people understand that is something you can do football as a career. It's not just, I mean, of course, you play as a leisure activity, but also if you want to take it up as a career, do it as a side career, as a side job, or even a full-time career. This is something that you can achieve.
Yeah, when we talk about career, something that you take upon yourself, you love doing, and you are being rewarded or paid for, and that is what esport is right now. In the Western world, like people go into tournament and win over like 25,000 euros in tournament, and at the end of the year they can play about 3 or 4 tournaments a year, and at the end of the year they are making about 100,000 plus euros, and to be able to bring it out here, it's no different because they are all on the digital way. Now, when it comes to making a career of it in Ghana, it is not happening. Yeah, you see people having video game tournaments and going off and winning some few cash prizes and then stuff like that. But we have to make it big. We have to do it in a way that we work with media houses such as Orange and blow it so that most people want to participate, but they want it challenging. They want it exclusive. They don't want to play with anyone, just anyone. And because of that, we want to build their talent. When we build on their talent and they have fun and get rewarded for it, it becomes a career on its own. Soccer, for example, people take up soccer as a leisure, and then before you know it, it becomes a professional thing and it becomes a career. And at the point of their life, they retire. That's exactly how it is. But with the e-sport, people should always recognize that. Like, if you're not giving like 5 hours of your time a day into playing a particular game, you are definitely not getting anywhere, because there are guys who use like the whole day wanting to, they are doing, their parent acknowledge that that's their son or that's their daughter's career, and that's what pays the bill. So that's what we want to do. The moment that our event takes off and whoever wins the prize goes home and their mom sees that, hey, what is going on with you? Hey, yes, I don't know. So I want to say next time that maybe not maybe you or register. It's like a physical brand. So that's why we want to bring that assignment at home. So always, it's surprised that gamers as young as like 15 years old are paying bills for their parent, buying homes for their parent, and that's what we need to do. When we do like this, other organizations who want to support the event and support what we are trying to do will also come on board and help.
Right. So I really don't understand this whole format because we've talked about it separately.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you have any plans of going to basic schools, elementary schools, and introducing. They have games. So when you go back to school, I think back in school we had football. You actually dress up and go on the pitch to play.
Yeah.
And I never really excelled at it because I'm more of an outdoor person.
Yeah.
I was more like I want to stay in my own shell, play games.
Yeah.
And they never had that in school. So that was like, people are excelling in football because they are actually good at it. I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
But mine was to play on a console and all the time. Do you have any plans of going to these elementary schools, maybe in the near future when this takes off, and introduce it to them? This is something we can do for our kids, because most of them are actually interested. They don't have the chance to play because we haven't introduced them. Is this something that you're looking at?
Yeah, we definitely looking at that. UPG's ultimate fact is to develop pro gamers, and develop programmers start from the youth. And when we saw that GFE have taken it up to develop those kind of bring out the pros, I was very happy about it. My team was like, you know what? Let's go see GFA. After we finish our event, GFA sees what we have been able to achieve, what we're able to do. Then they'll be able to give us leeway because it is a government thing. If you're able to work with one government body, you will definitely be able to work with Ministry of Education, because Ministry of Education has to recognize that the government recognizes a sport. And if they see that as a sport, which GFA has recognized, then they allow a sporting event of such that UPG will be in a position to help set it up in the various schools, in senior high or junior high, as much as we can. As you know, like most of these athletes and footballers we have, they all went through this exercise of like they tap into their talents in school, and they go, oh, Charlie, I can run. Charlie, I can play. Then after school, they give this. I tell you. Yes, and the funny part is that most of these people who cannot be physically athletic about this stuff, they are very smart in playing video games.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, they can't play soccer. They are almost Roman.
That's the thing. Most of the guys here, we play a football match sometimes, we always bad. But you sit behind the console.
Everyone is there.
And you can see the intellect behind how. I think it's strategy and problem solving. So
Yeah.
they connect really quick. It's like they know what to do, where to. So it's easy like that. I think it's a good thing that you guys want to target the youth and do it. But let's talk about this tournament in itself. When is it starting? Where is it starting? How can people get to be a part of it?
Okay, great. So we're actually having the launch this Friday in Marina Mall in Accra, airport area. And we'll be having it at one of our closest guys, gaming arena. He has one at Kumasi too. Chairman has a gaming arena, and the name is Game It Up. And it is in Takoradi, Kumasi, and Accra Marina Mall. So we're having the launch there. And after the launch, most information about the tournament and stuff will be given out. So everybody stay tuned to get more of it. But we'll be starting the first tournament in August, and that will be in the registration and the qualifiers will all be in August, and that will be in Accra. Then we have the registration and qualifying for Takoradi. That will be in September. That will all be in Takoradi. Then we have a qualification and registration for Kumasi in October, and that will be it. So the first and second place winners from various regions in Accra, Kumasi, and Takoradi will compete in the finals in December. That's where the big prize will be there.
So is it like you have anybody at all can just come through? It's like you have a quota that once that quota is filled, that's it. Nobody else can do it.
Yeah. UPG is more about programming exclusive, and to make it exclusive mean that we have to be disciplined. Put that discipline there in that. And one of those disciplines is to be able to determine registration time and closing. Our code for this registration, each region we are accepting 6 registration. That means 6 teams, and each team will be made up of 3 gamers and 1 manager. And this manager is going to be able to coordinate all communication of the event, schedule the brackets, and all those things that you need to know. But as soon as we have the 6 team registered, registration is done.
That's close.
Yeah.
Right. And how do people register? Because I'm sure those people are listening. So even though Kumasi registration starts in September, you mentioned October, right? October.
Yeah, but I went to Takoradi, did an interview there, and right after that, people started calling. I'm like, so Mr. Tony, I want to register my guys. I was like, your guys, I guess, so you need to be any termination. The September told the other thing. And I'm like, final. But we are we're still talking it out. If we really have to open a registration one time for both for all the 3 regions, we do it. But the most important part that we really look at to be able to recognize what we're trying to achieve is that we want to promote women engagement in esports. So please, if you're a lady out there, you are good in esports, you are good in FIFA 2020, and you have that, you can be a team. A lady can be in the team can be complete women, complete men. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that we want the lady to rep. Okay, we want the lady to come and beat a guy so that we see that this guy, wow, what's wrong with Bible? You see, that's the thing. We want the challenge to be there. I tell you, that guy, I don't know if the guy can even leave his controller.
Anyways, so I think that's it. What do you want more of this? We'll have it right here. As and when the information comes through, we make it to our listeners. Lots of gamers in Kumasi that I know who we've had conversations. I mean, I expect conversations about this, and people are excited. Even the little that we've done in the past weeks, they're excited about this. You're Kumasi this weekend, right?
Because the launch is on Friday, I have to be in Accra for it. But I'll be coming back after the launch so that we finish all necessary arrangement that we need to do.
Definitely. So, is there a number that people can call if they need any information?
Yeah, sure. You guys can get in touch with me on 0244 451262. That is 0244451262.
Your number, right?
Yeah, that's my number.
Right. 0244451262. So if you have a team, or if you need any questions, clarifications, and any inquiries that you want to do, just call the number 0244451262. That's Mr. Tony's number. Call him, ask any questions that you want to ask, and make sure that you're part of this. Okay.
Yeah. So if anyone is interested in following us on social media, we are very informative when it comes to social media side. So on all the social media platforms, you can look out for UPG tournament.
Okay. And let me check it out. Right?
Yeah.
UPG tournament.
Yes.
UPG
Tournament.
Okay.
And we'll be right there. We are already doing a countdown for the launch. And
okay. And so it seems on Twitter.
Yeah.
Follow that right now.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
All right.
So everyone, check it out, follow it up, get informed always. We are trying to promote you guys out there. If you're a gamer out there, please, man, get your guys together. I'm already getting honestly, right now on my WhatsApp, I have about 8 teams.
Okay.
Talk right, and I'm like, almost it, boss. For like my affiliate forms and something like that. So I hope that Julius and his guys too will be coming. Honestly, the cash price of 10,000 Ghana cedis is just blowing people's mind away. So even we have teams from our other media partners who are actually organizing their own team.
We will bring the team ourselves. I think myself, Fred, should be sufficient.
Definitely.
See, you're going to be you push just wires the money. Well, yes, nice conversation, and thank you so much. This is something that I wish you would have done when I was a kid, because we have done a lot, and I'm so grateful to you guys for actually doing it now. It means a lot to us. Okay, Clinton says, you play FIFA, they kill